with our feet, making love to the ground. Underneath the chorus fire, golden desire, the chorus fire.
Hey everybody, this is the Desert Siren and you're watching Witches of the Moon. And as you already know, this week's topic is importance of correspondences. And this is one that I've always kind of struggled with in my practice because, you know, when I first started out, in which I think a lot of you do too, you know, I was very by the book. You know, I had my little astrological planner, day planner thing to know what planet was when, in what house, and what degrees, and you know, what the moon phase was, and I, you know, had to make sure I had the correct color candles, and crystals, herbs, oils, you know, all that. Because, you know, I was practicing. I was just starting out. I wanted to make sure I did everything correct. Now, through the years, you know, as you become more comfortable, more experienced, you get to know, you know, substitutes. You know, if you don't have a certain color, what other color will work, what deities, gods, goddesses, however you want to say it, you know, to call upon, which ones for what day to do your spell work or ritual or whatever it is. You know, you find shortcuts, different ways, different things, and you know, you become a little bit more relaxed. And as you become experienced, and in my experiences, I've noticed that, you know, if I'm in dire straits and I need to do a quick spell or whatever, my intent, my body, pen and paper, sometimes not even pen and paper, you know, I can recite a spell I just make up in your head, anywhere, anytime, any place, you know, you can do that. It's okay to do it without all the odds and ends, all the correspondences, all the things you need. Before, I would never do that, because I just felt that they do help in your magical workings. I still believe that. It's just, it's not a necessity, so you don't have to freak out if you don't have everything you need for a certain spell or ritual or magical workings. It's also the feeling you get with certain things. You know, if you have a certain, say, a spell calls for an orange candle, you know, and you're like, well, you know, I think red would do better because XYZ or whatever. That's good. That's fine. You know, that's okay. Also, you got to remember your body is a representation of the elements. You know, our breath is the air, our spirit is fire, body's earth, our blood is water, and then as a whole, you know, we're spirit. We are a correspondence. You know, so don't forget that. At this point in my practice, my main thing that I feel I need when I do my magical workings is my space. It's my sacred space. You know, I have a working altar in my home, and then I also have one outside in my backyard. You know, for me and my correspondences, you know, it's kind of like holy ground for me. You know, that is where I like to be when I am doing my magical workings. One of these two places. You know, it feels complete, it feels whole. You know, so as far as correspondences, my sacred space is a main one. You know, and then I'll start pulling together whatever I may need as far as using colors and, like I said, herbs, oils, whatever it is. You know, then I'll start pulling that in. You know, I just want to put out there that, you know, don't, especially if you're starting out, don't stress out if you don't have everything that you think you need or you've been told you need, because you don't. You know, I really think, you know, if you're one that goes with planet alignments and moon phases, you know, that's a really awesome thing to do, because in this day and age, you know, we're all struggling, we're all financially hurting and squeezing every pennies, you know, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, you know. That won't cost you anything. You know, you have access to the internet, you know, you can get tons of information on there as far as the planets and astrological type stuff. Your clothes, if you get into the meanings of certain colors, you know, go through your closet, see if you have that color. If you're not able to have that color altar cloth or that color candle, or, you know, you can wear it. I mean, there's lots of things as you go on that you can substitute things for. You can get different ideas, you know, colored paper. You know, there's a lot of things you can use for correspondences. And like I said, I do believe they are important. They do, you know, I think you can get the same result with or without them. But with them, I think it makes an individual, at least for me, you know, it makes me feel that there's more power, more energy, more, as everyone says, oomph into the spell. But don't feel bad if you don't have them, you know. And it's, you know, it's been hard for me to accept that, because, you know, growing up, and even as far as if I look into my ancestry, which is the Aztecs, you know, they went by planet alignments and certain times to do rituals and spells, and, you know, they were very particular on what you did when. Had to be at a certain time, day, week, month, you know, it had to be at that, and that minute. You know, not just sometime that day. You know, there was a particular time during the day that they believed the ritual or magical working should be done. My grandmothers, two of them were curanderas. One was a witch, a bruja from Mexico. And, you know, they were very particular on using correspondences, but they did use stuff that was around the home. You know, being from way back then from Mexico, you know, they were very poor, so you used what you had. And, you know, and that's fine, that works. You know, even if you have to draw a picture of your deity, if you can print one out, you know, there's lots of things you can do. And that's just how I do it. That's what I believe and what I've found to be easy. Hope this gives you a couple of ideas and different options. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I had to just rush into it. I forgot today was my day. So Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope this helped you out in any little bit possible. And you have a good one. Blessed be everybody. Bye.